Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome to a second episode of The Good Decks. Um, Almost made this a Thememe deck, but the only Thememe I really saw going for it was that it's all Sons of Horus, and since it won 13 games in a row, one of which was a bot match, so 12 games in a row, I thought it was deserving of sharing, but I just threw together a bunch of good quality cards to tackle the challenge for destroy troops with your warlord, and who better to do that with than Ezekyle Abaddon. Yep, 2 energy, deals 3 damage to a non-warlord enemy. And the name of the deck, Ezekyle 2517. If you haven't seen Pulp Fiction, watch it. If you're not an adult, get a parent's permission. Or any adult, I guess. I don't know how the world works. So, Ezekyle Abaddon. Super nice, great warlord for controlling the board. Worst warlord in the game if they're a pure tactics deck, but otherwise it's generally great. And as you can see here, we got a 100% Sons of Horus theme going on, but everything I picked just because it was a good quality value. And we're going to walk through it here. So we got a Dash Turk squad. I love these guys. They're a great opening turn, especially with Abaddon not being able to use his warlord power and dealing that damage out. Fantastic. Deal 2 damage to a troop. Good way to synergize with the warlord power to deal 5 damage out and have a 2/2 afterwards. Not necessarily a great turn 1 play though, but you know, I would avoid doing that at all costs. I would sooner just pass my turn. But still, great troop. Deal 2 damage, 2/2. 3/2 drop pod. This is to add a little extra to that 2 energy slot. It's a great way to deal out 3 damage. You can also bait your opponent away from using their warlord power that turn by having them face bash into it. It's just generally good. And it's gonna synergize a lot with Treachery. That's right, we're rocking Treachery. Maybe this is a meme deck. Grogor squad. Yep, so it's a 3/3 fast. One of the best troops in the game. You know, yeah, just standard. Also great synergy with the deal 3 damage. You can pump out a surprise 6. You can also drop it and then drop Treachery and immediately get off some bonus damage or sneak attack or poison, who knows what. The 3 for the 3/2 with the backlash draw card. I like this one better than the 3/3 because that backlash draw card is super important. I'd rather have 1 less health and a free card draw than have an extra turn of survival, because if you can do 2 damage, you can probably do 3. I don't know. I like the card draw. Treachery. Yep. Gives the Marks of Chaos to all of your Astarte troops. Well, since we have nothing but Astartes, that shouldn't be any problem. Why I threw this in here? Well, I have a lot of low curve fun, and it just seemed like a fun thing to put in. I wanted to see how it went, and it went well. Chariot of the Gods. We'll talk about why Treachery here in a little bit with some of these later picks. Chariot of the Gods. Deal 4 damage, draw a card. One of the best cards, probably the best deal 4 damage card in the game. Just super useful. Take out troops, kill your enemy, warlord, do everything in between, and its draw cycle. Great stuff. Drop pod 6/3. Yeah, I love this guy. They always have to throw their warlord into it, then they still have to find a way to deal 3, and if they can't, you can get off 6 and possibly 12. It's not very likely, but it's just a good quality 4 energy troop. Ah, yes, the Kardok squad. Also a good quality 5 energy troop, 4/5 for 5 with that cleave 4. It's really going to stop a lot of people from playing stuff for turns if they don't have an answer to it, because then if they play anything, that's probably going to die. If it's stealth, it's definitely going to die. Very rarely will these guys get to attack, but they're a great way to soak 5 health worth of your opponent's control. Chugart squad. 5/5 for 5 with that 1 energy deal 3. It's so good, and it's so very good if you can give them stealth. Because then you're suddenly going to pop out direct 3 to the enemy warlord or up to 6 damage to troops every turn, and you'll just game over, man. Outflank. If you're running Sons of Horus, you gotta run outflank. Let's come on. You need this for when they have that 5/7 frontline insert name here, and you just need to win the game. And this is gonna deny that. Or if they get out their big, legendary 8 energy drop, this is gonna wreck their day. Surgar Targos, the Lodge Master. Seeing a lot of this guy in the literature. Drop pod, 5/7 for 5. super amazing with that alone, and with a small opportunity to give Marks of Chaos to all of your Astarte troops. So it's like a built-in, cheaper Treachery. You do sacrifice getting off a 5 damage attack to do it, but sometimes it's worth it. I don't think we're going to see it in these 13, but I've definitely had lots of Sons of Horus games where I do rock it. The Scrotum Squad. Good quality. Drop pod, 5/5 for 6, and you get a random mark. So, the marks up until this point have been the Scrotum, the Surgar, and the Treachery. Now that comes into play with Vardok Squad. This is a 6 for a 6/6 drop pod, so a little bit better value on the stats, and generally seems pretty nice. And if you have any amount of Marks of Chaos on the board, this guy's going to suddenly become a 8/7, etc. Just nice, just nice. Malagurst, the Twisted. Yep, lots of this fellow in the literature. When your opponent plays a tactic, put a copy in your hand. Great way to really wreck someone's day, because however they try to solve this, they're either going to throw all of their flanks and fast into it, or they're going to use something that you're going to get. So if they do anything that's like a deal 4 damage, now you have a deal 4 damage. It really kind of off-puts them, and they'll have to sacrifice pretty much their whole board to take it out, and if they don't, you're going to just deal 8 damage every turn to the enemy warlord. You really shouldn't be attacking anything else except the enemy warlord, unless you really, really have to. Vengeful Spirit. Come on, it's the best damage legendary in the game. 8 damage, draw a card. Run it if you got it. Get it. If you can buy this in the store, it's one of the best staples of the game. And the Punisher. Maybe this is a meme deck. I just wanted to throw it in, man. It seemed like a fun way to possibly end a game. It's a good turn 9 energy drop, and then turn 10, pump out 10 damage, and it's targeted 10. So you can win the game, you can take out an enemy, any enemy troops, essentially. Just a fun way to punish. Will we ever get to see it used? Nah, they'll surrender. I guarantee you. It's gonna cost, I think, 1 or 2. Alright, there we go. Random Chris match, what was that? Oh, I failed experiment. 1 game, got sad. Alright, so what do we have? Remus, Forex, Thaddeus, Alfarius, Forex. Same Forex, actually. So, he gets a chance at redemption. Sanguinius, Conrad, Elfren, Kyrus, Accidental Bot. Forgot I turned them on. Just turned it off. We might watch it. We'll see how fast the time is. Atesh, Kabanda. Yeah, beat 1, but I finally do lose to a Kabanda. So, if I just stopped here, I would have looked like a real pro. But, you know, you got to keep going until you lose. At least. Alrighty. Let's open with Remus. Don't see a lot of Remus. 3, 4, and I'm going first. Maybe in hindsight I should have gotten rid of Chariot, but I like Chariot, so I kept it. Let's see if we even have an opener. Oh, and I go first. So, there's these new cards, and they're called Counterattack. And the one for these Sons of Horus is amazing. It's just literally a get extra energy this turn. It's a coin equivalent to so many other games, and it's absolutely worth it. So an average stance for Ezekyle Abaddon is to be aggressive, because it just is. There's an occasional warlord where I'm not face bashing. This is one where I am. Why? I don't know. But that was a good play. He denied the card draw, he denied the drop pod, and he got off his battle honor. But I still did 3 damage, so... and consumed a jam. Trade-offs, trade-offs. Uh-huh. Got a solution? He does, but it's gotta pop a hole fast into it. Leave some 1 energy off. See, these cards are just intimidating. I will usually try to drop Surgast first before Chagrat, especially if there's a no board state, because it means he has to attack in or, you know, jam damage. And if it had been this guy, he would have just been dead. And at least with this guy, he's going to have to take 5 damage to his face. So yeah, he'll get another card and have fun with that. But what happened here? I dropped a card and dealt 5 damage to him. He got a card and lost by 5. That's an overall win for me. And he used up a big control card. This one's pretty tight. Yep, there's one of those cards. And it supplies. Well, what do we do about that? Use the warlord power, quick. Use it every chance you get. It's one of the best values. And unlike that stinker from the Iron Hands, this one will deal 3 damage to everything. Oh, that's sad. Ooh, I think I make a mistake here. I think I'm supposed to hit it with my power, and I don't. Oh no, I do. I'm thinking of a different game. Thank goodness. Yes, absolutely right. Okay. I'm hoping to capitalize on that later, I guess. So we go for the damage in the head, which... a little risky. Means he could play something fat and I suddenly can't damage it so well, but... cool, cool. Who knows which was the right play. You bastard, what a great quality card you just got there. Ah, I see, there's our Treachery. Ah. I'm not gonna get to synergize it with that, the timing's off. Yeah, hit him away. Yeah, at this point he's just nice low on health. Yep, that'll clear all that, and then he can face bash into this. And then do a final 1 damage from his hand. Oh, the counterattack. Deal 1 damage or heal 1. Can't quite kill it. But I can weaken it, and then I can drop Malagurst. So whatever he uses to hurt this, I'm gonna get. Unless he has a solution. Okay. I'll take that cleave. And then 5 damage flank. Yeah. But it consumed all that flank. Just soaked all that fun. I think it's time to drop the Punisher, don't you? Or do I have another plan? Cool. Cool. Yeah, and just leave it alone. I don't need to face bash for a double tap. Ooh. Punisher soaks 7. And he's got it, otherwise I'm gonna hit him for 10 and then tap him for 2. So, that forced that out of his hand. Okay, what are we thinking? Yeah, let's get that flank 4 out in the open. Go ahead and pop the Treachery sooner than later. I was really hoping for stealth. You're gonna die, aren't you? Yeah. Oof, 3 and 4. What is this? Deal 3 damage if it dies? Really? Ultramarines? You want Daemons? Alright. Let's drop it, and drop it, and face. No, we're gonna hold off on the face bash. We have 6 damage here, which rounds out to that nicely, so we're gonna shoot for that. Outflank! Remember how I was like when they dropped their 5-7 insert here? Damage all the things. But outflank 6-2, he'll surrender as soon as outflank goes off. Up. Oh, am I being mean? He's gonna surrender any second. There it is.
Death is miserable.
Yeah. Well, that was a nice opener. Ah, time for Forex. I've had this fellow challenge me out of the blue once in a blue moon.
For the Warmaster!
Sounds pretty good.
Iron within.
I feel like I've played him in a Lodge Wars or something. Fun stuff. Wonder what he's rocking here with this Forex. That's sad. So I could take a hyper-aggressive stance, but I'm just gonna pop off the warlord power and save my life. And keep my hand size a little bigger. I could have like face bashed it and then dropped a troop and whatever else. You see, these combos, when you're got the damage warlord, don't matter. And drop yourself a nice 3-2. And I was kind of debating running that 1-7 structure that draws cards. Obviously, I'm glad I didn't in this round, but it almost made the cut, but it just didn't seem aggressive enough. And as I've seen, I haven't run out of cards yet, so not needed. Do not need. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's get out that fat flank. Now, why'd we face bash into that? Just in case I need to hit somewhere else, so I can face bash into him, and then hit him into a different wall, or hit him into him. He's gonna die anyway. Or in case that happens, so now I can stay ahead of the curve. Now I can drop Chagrat. Or nope, we're gonna drop the 6er. Sneak attack! Love this guy. Everything except poison. Poison's really the worst pick 99% of the time. It's like the unluck. Can be good, but everything else is just... Yeah, I can kill that instantly. I can sneak attack into that, leaving it at 1. He'll die at the upkeep with the deal 1 self-damage. And now, that is a fat board. Ooh, another 5 damage dealt. Get off your draw cycle. All that face bashing means no walls. Well, we can take care of that. Here's where things get great. I love having these two. Free energy, goodbye. Throw down a LeBlanc and a Treachery. Let's get it off, and stealth. That won the game. Sneak attack there means he's gonna have to deal with it. Or no, he's just gonna go for the fat 8. Okay, well, let's see. What can we do here? We can definitely kill him. We can deal 3 damage there. 3 damage there. You know, I made a mistake, folks. I should have fired the Gorgor squad into the 2-3, because then he'd be alive. Although, if I had any worries about viral bombs... Well, no, because I still did this. If he had viral bombs, he would have died anyway. So, ultimately, irrelevant, but potential trade-offs. Oh, you're gonna die. Never making that mistake. You are dying. That'll hit that. I can kill him. I can kill him. I can drop flank. Right, or sorry, cleave. I always get flank and cleave mixed up in my brain. So if you ever hear me say one for the other, I mean the correct thing. That is not quite yet good. Warlord power there. No, Warlord power there. Okay. I guess it didn't really matter. Yep, that way he stays alive. Deals the most damage there. Okay. So, anything he does to try to mess this up, I'm gonna earn. And kablamo. Get out of here, Malachurst. Nice, nice, nice. Ba-bum-bum-ba-bum-bum. Alrighty. Thaddeus failed. Let's see how this goes. There's a fun fact here, though.
For the Warmaster! You chose the raw side.
That's the fun part. Mr. Kolb just immediately surrenders when he fights me. Don't believe me? Hey, Kolban. Let's just enjoy. Ready? Can you guess what's gonna happen? A different meme experiment.
Enemy of all life. Rage against the dying of the light.
Oh, that's weird. It's actually not even... It's stuck. However he surrendered it, it does not like. We'll just exit. Sorry, I thought that'd be a little more climactic. But, I don't know what I've done to offend you, buddy. Or maybe you just don't like being on TV. YouTube TV. Alrighty, Sanguinius... No, where were we? Wrong one. The Kolban Ham of Doom, Alfarius. Is it a trap challenge? Let's see. I don't remember.
For the Warmaster!
We are Legion.
Okay. I would have stuck the trap in myself. All he's done by doing that is opened my hand opening turn. If you're Alfarius and you want to proc traps from the enemy, you want to put the traps in first and then make them draw. Or, I guess you could deplete their deck and then put in the traps. But either way, playing that draw at a point where he's not playing something after it for himself, like it's the last thing he does in the turn, that's just gonna add options to my hand and not benefit him for a whole turn. At least that's my thought. Maybe there's some counter arguments that are sufficiently strong, but whatever. And trap and trap and trap and trap. Yeah, it's a trap day. Which is cool. I occasionally like to run a fun trap. I actually had a good Thamim deck. It had a good win spree, and then I kept playing with it and it tapered out, but Hyper Draw Alfarius. By Hyper Draw, I mean every single card possible to make your opponent draw, and then just overwhelming their hand and then dropping the forward damage, and also everything for your own draw. So all the cards, the Pale Spear, the troops that are like, when you draw a card, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Everything that says draw, shoved in there. Maybe I'll hit the pavement with that again and share that with y'all. It's pretty fun. Well, you see, it's not quite a pure trap. He's actually got some other cards in it. They like control and stun. It's not a hyper... It could be a tactic deck still. It's nothing but tactics. Nothing but tactics, I said. Well, except for the thing he just drew. Classified. Well. Shame you're not on Astarte. Damn infantry. Alrighty. My hand is so big. Yeah, we're gonna... The goal at this point, when you're fighting Alfariuses that are inundating your hand, you just have to play as many little things as possible, as fast as possible, constantly. So I had an option to play 2 3s. Great, do it. And it also let me get off a nice sneak attack with my 5/5. He's gonna have to deal with that now. He's gonna stun it. Yeah. And if he didn't before, he has to now. Which is really gonna limit how much draw he forces upon me. Ooh. Pretty fast. Thank you. So we still have counterattack. We should probably use that. What are we gonna do? We're probably gonna throw down a fast and then a 4 damage draw. Really, I guess I could have dropped counter. No, I didn't want to play double chariots. I'd take extra damage. And I would still end up drawing a card for it. Oh, please kill him. Please kill him. Please. I know it's going to kill him, but please kill him. Please kill him. Obviously, that's the best. That's the next. That's the one I didn't want to die. And it didn't. Into the 5-1. There's some heal.
We are Legion.
So, alright, he's at 14. I think when he transforms again, does he gain another 5? He really shouldn't. We'll find out together. Well, I can Vengeful Spirit, but I'm not going to. What am I going to do? Ooh, I could, like, counterattack into the Punisher. Now, we're gonna keep a minimal board state because he's hitting energy turn 9, which means he could do the Harrowing. So whatever I drop is probably going to die. But, that would mean that he's forced to attack and then Harrowing, and otherwise this is just the stickiest thing I got.
We are Legion.
See, he did heal 5. Oh, no, it's because he played that again. Never mind. It's not because he transformed, because I thought I wasn't paying attention when I was playing. Transformed into Indigo Pack, I'm like, no, that's 35 to 35. That's unfair. Yeah, trap me. So he has to really pop off with the traps, or at least one, otherwise 5 and 8 make 13. Five and 8 make 13. Vengeful Spirit. Blammo. That's all the Remembrancers on board. Really pump out that damage. Alrighty. Ah, we ready for Forex round 2? Let's see how we do. Yeah, I like it.
For the Warmaster.
Especially if I go second, I got that extra energy, drop 2. Next turn I can drop out 5 damage. Pop it. Use the Warlord power when you can. Even if it's a 1-3 wall. Well, this is a good opportunity for counterattack. We'll kill 1. And then I don't like lost energy, so I'm gonna pop that so I can drop that and deal 2 to the 2-1. Oof, and he's down to 3. 4. I mean, Position Bombardment is good to use on troops when you can. It's just, like the best thing of mine he could use it on, for me. Yeah, we'll kill that and drop that. Gotta keep the walls low. Okay, another, yep, Precision Bombardment. Bombardment. Simpsons fans. Alrighty. Yep, I like dropping him first. So that way, in case I want to drop him and give marks or something, who knows? What you gonna do about 7? Nothing. You got nothing. Well, what will I do here? I'll send damage there, kill that, because I don't need that popping off. Where's your precog now? If you face into the 5-2, I'm happy. Ooh, land here, land here, land here. Land here, land here, land here. Yeah. So, I have some options. I could ram the 5-2 into the 1-3, which is what I decide upon eventually. And yeah, we get rid of that because I don't need the 2 damage popping out. And we just throw that out, and we're going to keep him there because I'm not going to waste it on a 1-3. And we're going to pray that I can sneak by. Remember, folks, if you're playing Iron Warriors, viral bombs are your friend. It's one of my favorite board clears. Boom. He only takes 1 damage while dealing the full 4 there. I can get off 6 now, finally. And yeah, we're just gonna make the board extra sticky. So, no tactics for you. I got a solution for that. We're gonna deal 3 and 4 for 7. That warlord power, man, especially with Sons O Horus. I was thinking of the who's that fellow? Deals 2 damage or 3 if their infantry is start pay. It doesn't matter. Nobody likes him. Except all those people that are gonna comment. I like him. Yeah, I made it. Oh, yeah. Out like a champ. Out like a champ. Love you, buddy. You don't rage DC like, oh no, that's on my phone. Somebody rage DC'd real good. Oh, Conrad. Conrad Kurz. Hey, Lord Lancelot. I'm pretty sure I battled this guy back in my, what do they call that?
Warmaster!
We fly on righteous
Second
wings.
Founders tournaments. They're for the newbies, so in my like first month of play, I think I like duked it out with this guy in a semifinal. Maybe a final. I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay. He is hanging back. I am not used to that behavior from Sanguinius. This is the one where I make the mistake. I definitely should have hit that with my warlord power and then drop the 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ram the 3-2 into that. And that, a little wasteful. Now, well, I can drop a 2 and a 2 now, but actually we're just going to go straight for the 4. The benefit of this choice is denying flank opportunities for him, if he has any. And there's a lot of flank that these folks like to do. However, it just made my life a little harder, because now I have to deal with that. Although, 2 energy remaining, who knows? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. I don't want to take 4 and then have it be at 1. I could've. That'll help. No, it won't. They'll have drop pod, and it'll hit the drop pod, and then they'll still have 1. Hey, that's mine! Rude. Oof. Okay. Yep, I like him being at full. And then I can kill it off with Chariot. But yeah, in hindsight, I would have hit Jubok for 3 there, and then I would have dropped the 3-2. Yeah, kill my 2-3. Just not attacking... maybe he's shooting for a challenge, like the Thou Shall Not Act With Your Warlord challenge. Is he attacked with it at all? I guess not. Now I feel like a jerk. Nope, there's an attack. Okay. That'll get it to 5. That'll hit there. Oop, and he'll pop off 3 damage, probably on him too. Good troop. I'm really surprised I didn't run this in mine. But I can deal 3 damage, that I can finish it off for 2. And nope, nothing at 5 or 4, so we're just gonna hit him for a fast. Little dangerous, because now all my control is just 3 damage, although we do have an extra 5 on the board, so never mind. But him dropping 6 energy to take out 5 energy worth of troops, both of which have gotten off most of their utility, I can live with that. Yeah, I'll hit him. I've been mantraing since the Jubok in my head. Use the warlord power. Yeah, dummy. Is it time for a counterattack 2-drop? I think it is. I don't like raw. Oh, nope. I keep it. I keep it for later. Oh, probably because he could Warlord attack into this and then throw the 2-1 into it. But instead, he's going to be able to kill this. So that'll turn it into a 6-5. 6-5 kills the 6-6. But again, that was 5 energy for him and 6 energy for me. And 2 energy rounded off. He's suffering from the Blood Angels, low hand size maintaining. It's hard. So we drop him first, so that way Vadark gets its bonus if he lives. And it looks like he will. All you can do is
never fall.
Attack something. For giggles. Nope, so he's not doing the Don't Act with Your Warlord challenge. Boom. Buffed. Sneak attack. No, I'm still not hitting him with my Warlord. Ooh. Yeah, sneak attack is probably harder for him than the 8-7. We're gonna deal 3 damage, then we're gonna deal 2 to it. And then, with that counterattack I've been saving, I can finally pop off from Malgrist and hit him for 8. If he's got any kind of... I did make a mistake. I should have attacked him and then killed the troop. It would have kept him at 5 health, and that would have kept him out of the range of 4 damage board wipe. Mistake on my part. Thankfully, it doesn't bite me. I haven't actually seen too many drop pods from him, have we? I think it's like a Requiem theme. He's going for the draw effect, not the flank. Oh yeah, but we had 8, 8, and 8 for 24. Voila. What a finish. Like, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, this Conrad Kurz. Rage quits. I got a screenshot on my phone of, 1 second disconnect
Warmaster.
warning remaining
Welcome
with
the
a
darkness.
nice picture of the Punisher, so Punisher wins the game. And I was actually, for some reason I played the Punisher when I did this game because I thought it dealt damage directly to the Warlord, but it turns out it's targeted, which has its pros and cons. Pro of being awesome, con of not working here. I mean, it still worked in the end, but... Standard protocol when it's Conrad, face him down. Unlike the last game with Sanguinius, you do not face down Sanguinius. Sanguinius faces you down. So my goal against Sanguinius was to outlast his card hand. This time, the goal is to murder ASAP. We're gonna leave him there a turn. He might have an artillery strike, but I'll risk it. They love doing the double on turn 4. But now that I have this troop out, I think I will bash now, because now he could have artillery or defense satellite or rain of fire, or a lot of options open at energy turn 5, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that 3 damage off while I can. Just in case. But I kept him there just to keep him on his defensive toes. Fair. Alrighty. Yep, let's get a 2-drop and another 2-drop. And go for another face bash. So my theory here is drop all the lobies before energy turn 10, before he can start getting off his shenanigans. Love it. Okay. I don't know what status... Oh, to be fair, that does play a role. You can take out the 3-2 now. However, he probably should have taken out the tooth. Oh no, this one can't attack, so he's trying to keep him alive. Good news is, though, is that I can deal 3 and deal 2. And then that takes care of my problem. Love this troop. Love him. I love 2/3s for 2 in general. Which goes, yep, I don't get the damage. But this one's a 6/5. Second verse, same as the first. Whole lot louder, whole lot worse. Boom. Give me a 3. See? We've gotten rid of all of our low B troops before energy turn 10. And now we have Vengeful Spirit, the Punisher, and another 4 damage. So that's 12, 22, if I'm lucky. Will I kill that with my Warlord power? Yep. Will I drop Kardark squad? Yup. And then I'll swing. Oh yeah. Attack first in this case, see what your draw option is. It might be something different. It was not different. Okay. Misplay there. He could have dropped this by 2, hit it with the 4/3, keeping the 4/3 alive at 1 health, and then bashed it. Just forgot, I guess, that he could. So the difference there would have been that I would have bashed into the 4/1, putting me at 15. And yeah, he would have gotten an extra 4 damage out for his trouble. So I'm like, nope, I actually can't hit him. Alright, well, let's just throw out Malagars to, you know, mess with his tactics. Okay, I can do 10 okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do 3 damage with the Warlord, 4 damage with Chariot, hit him for 8, and hit him for 10. I think he's going to surrender before I get off the Punisher damage. He surrenders probably around there. There it is. But otherwise, 18 damage was incoming. And still had Vengeful Spirit in hand. I'm grinning like a bitch. Alright. Ehrin. This is one that you don't face bash into. Your health is on a very finite leash, since you can deal out that 3 damage every turn. And god, I love counterattack. It really helps with these opening turns, because I know I would go second, I don't have to mulligan away these 2 options looking for, or these 3 options looking for a 2 energy option. And instead I actually get to have a useful first turn as Abaddon, so here's to you, Everguild. What will I do here? Risky play. I'm gonna actually throw that into there because he'll live. Throw down a second one. And the big gamble here is he very easily could have faced into this and then done 2 damage all with artillery or whatever the World Eater artillery is that deals it to everything. I think earlier this week I had a World Eater drop that one, killed 4 of my troops, and instantly turned his 1 troop into a Greater Daemon. It was pretty swank. Pretty swank. Oh yeah, then I will go with the fast. Yeah. Better energy consumption. I don't want to use Command Squad unless it's hitting an enemy. Ooh. Drill 3. Warlords, where you really like the Warlord power, Drilling Sight is your friend. Because for him, that's essentially, yeah, 2 energy to deal 3. Or in his case, free to deal 3. Well, I know how I'm killing one of them. Do I have a solution for the other one? I might Chariot. Yeah, I'll probably hit it with a Chariot and then face bash him. Alternatively, I could have hit it. It would have been 1 less health, and then But hitting him for 5 is too tempting. Oh. Too low, man. Too low. Oh, the goal here is to mess with him. So now if he does a bunch of tactics but can't kill me, anything he throws into me that doesn't kill me will kill him. And instead, let's count here. That's 4. That's 3. Yeah, he could have done 10 damage to me. Or he could have done... yeah, 10, either way. Either with face bash and that, or otherwise. So my bricks are pretty shat. Top deck for the win. Oh, why do you have to... you don't need to be good, you just need to be lucky. Although, yeah, half the deck through. Probably should have expected it. Mistake. Face bashing on his part, unless he had set up lethal for exactly 9 on the next turn, in which case you gotta take, you gotta take the shot. Alright, Kairos. Ooh, nice.
For the Warmaster!
And I got that counterattack.
King, Queen of Sickness, enemy of all life.
Okay. So, I especially love Abaddon because it really fucks, pardon my French, with these Daemons of the Ruinstorm, because I can deal 3 damage to their toads, or their flies. And they can't just opening turn toad and expect a race away. In fact, the Kabunda that does beat me, so, what do we do on that? I'm going to face bash that. We're going to throw him into him so that way he can't get off his 1/3 warp. And we're going to throw down a Mata Murdask. Ah, I wish this was already out. And in the spirit of making sure he doesn't just buff this into oblivion, we're going to force him to suicide into this. Unless he gets off enough mutations to survive 4. And even if he does, I'll be able to pick it off for a final 3. So, we'll see. Okay. Okay. As expected. It's a shame that he got something out of it, but at least it was a troop and not a mutation. Okay. Yeah, hit it. I made a decision here, and I'm thinking I'd probably regret it in hindsight. I really should have just flat out killed it, because instead what's going to happen is that, and he's going to use that to deny that, and then use that to kill that, and then he's going to get 3 things out of it. He's going to get an infantry, he's going to get a mutation, and he's going to get a warp. Not a good trade. I really should have just killed that, left no board state, and, waited to see what he did. I mean, I do win in the end, so I don't know. Yes, it does work out. That ward is super annoying, but let's kill that. And then we can throw that into that. He'll get out another warp, but he'll take 3 damage doing it. So... I'm coughing in case the mic didn't pick it up. That was a misplay, because he's going to face bash it anyway, so he really should have just rammed it into me. So pretend I'm 1 life lower. I'm really like, come on, land here, because I'm going to destroy it anyway. Nope, they both go onto this mother cracker. Yes, I will outflank. Yes, I will warlord power. And pop. Can't let it. The only time I can let that happen is if I'm winning the next turn. Ah, rage. I could outflank it. Not going to, though. I'm going to set up an aggressive board state And I'm going to save this because I have a hunch that he has a stronger front line. And this one I can take out in 2 hits, you know? That one, on the other hand, I cannot. So, sure glad I saved that. So now I'll be able to outflank that, deal 3 damage there, hit him for 6? I don't think I'm going to hit him for 6 anymore. I think I'm going to actually suicide that. And I took a little time making this decision. So we know you're dying, and we know you're dying. We're going to let that get off, and we're going to suicide into that, because one scenario is he has the increase your warlord attack by 1 and get bloodthirst. So that's 6 damage and 8, 14. I lose. So I know that there's a lethal scenario, have to kill it. So we get this. He's gonna have a hard time killing it this turn. Yes, he gets that off once, but that does not help him. That does not help him. That's game. Vengeful Spirit away. Probably kill that, because I know I need to kill things with my warlord. Oh no, no. That just made my challenge 1 step longer. Oh, how many did I get off in those 13 games? 38. Fun fact. Alrighty, we're gonna... to bot match or not to bot match? I think I have enough content I can skip the bot. I'll play it at the end, after the loss. In case you want that little extra fun.
For the Warmaster!
To help you, I must bring you close to death.
Oh, this video is going to be a long one. Not used to having big fat sprees. I mean, that are more than 10. Yeah. Survivors sure don't like that. Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, or stealth. Sneak attack. I also would have been happy with +3, actually. Although this means that he's forced to go into it so he can't pop off his power, so. Interesting. Are you going for a challenge? I don't know. Just be a fun troop to drop. Yeah, let's get out that Surgar. See, I'm just used to hearing him called Targost. Not used to Surga. Oof. But at least he's still a 5/7, and that's usually how I use him. I don't, as you've seen, I haven't had a chance to really set up a big board buff. You know, if I drop 2 troops in a turn afterwards, I might, but... Yep, go for the next one. I prefer dropping this one when the next energy turns 6, so that way he can use his 1 and then drop something for 5. Oh, bye. Nice knowing you. Oof. Missed play. He's supposed to give that survivor. Yeah, I should be face bashing. This is a warlord you face bash against. Bye-bye. Soaking all that flank. Oof. Okay, we'll kill that. We'll bash that. We'll drop that. Oh no, we can just bash. Oh, wait, what am... Oh, we're going Treachery. We're going for it. Sneak attack. Nice. Yeah, because I can just face bash the 2-1. I don't need to use 2 energy on it. See, Surgost, we got to get off your power anyway, just with Treachery. And that's game. I deal 3 damage there, I sneak it, I hit, I sneak. Take your pick, I got 8 damage in hand. I think he surrenders any second here, or we're gonna bash in.
Gather wounded and the dead on board right now!
Yep. GG. Alright, who's next? Kabanda. How do we beat RJL 518? I know how.
For the Warmaster!
I think you can guess. He surrenders. I guess he didn't like the warlord power, or he doesn't like me. Or he had a really bad hand. Who knows? Alrighty, Agapito Nev. The last win of the spree. So, yeah, getting rid of all of it. Much better opener. And I definitely took a hard second this opening turn. I think I took like a whole 15 seconds debating, is this a warlord I face bash against? It is. Here's why. This fellow has no problem drawing lots of cards. So if your enemy warlord tends to have good draw, then he's probably going to outlast you in a long game, so you need to end it sooner than later. So even though Ravenguard can historically, in my experience, pop off real good, yeah, I'm gonna face bash, and I'm gonna, even though he can do indirect damage, even though, look at all this stuff. You gonna kill it? No? Ooh. Hope you like taking 3 damage. Hope you like taking 3 sneak attack damage. Treachery, it's a weird play. Usually it seems like I've been playing it where there's only one troop that gets it in an off turn, and once in a blue moon I'll pop it off on 3, but they sure don't see it coming. I got 1 play. Thank goodness I have it. I would have been sad if that was like double outflank and then I just would have passed on 5 energy. Oh my god. That would have been rough. And face bash. Ooh, you take the damage instead of the 2. You folks can see what went wrong there, right? 2 into the 5, 2 into the 3, he saves 2 health. Will that 2 health make or break the game? We'll find out. But that's one of those, like, I know this needs to die, and then when he's done, he's like, you know, I do need to kill that. And it's just a taking a turn too fast syndrome. I do it all the time. So, I ain't no saint. Yeah, we'll play the Scrotum first, and then use the Avodark after if he lives. But since he has sneak attack, he's not gonna live. That's what the universe has taught me. Was there a better order for that? Let's see. If you hit with that first, you deal 1 and then set sentenced, and then when you hit with that, you deal 2. I don't think it. I guess it's probably indifferent. Kill the troop? No, we're going for the health because we got Vengeful Spirit. So we got lethal set up. Alright, let's see how much he can pop off. So that's 3 damage. 8 damage. 13 damage. That's the pop-off I'm talking about. But that's game. Vengeful, hit him, hit him. Again, I need the challenge. I think I'm gonna take that free hit. Good. Alrighty. Thank you for sticking around until the loss. Let's see FMN's Kabanda. And you see, this is a good Kabanda player because they don't just drop their toads. They wait to drop double toad with
Warmaster!
mutation. And in hindsight, I wonder if I actually could have wiped it off completely. We'll have to see the energy total. So I'm like, yeah, that'll fuck with some toads for a while. We'll kill it, of course. Oh, well. See, he does that, and that way he can get the mutation, but now I can kill that, so trade-offs. Had he killed it first and then drop? Yeah, I'm gonna kill that. One toad. Yep, I didn't have the energy to kill both. Two toad, and a mutate. And a mutate that specifically gives 2 life extra. So what can I do here, folks? I can deal 3 and 2 and 2, but that doesn't kill both. So we're gonna kill the one with poison off. And leave it at that. Okay, now he's got 2. That worries me. FML, folks. FML. Alright, let's kill... Oh, we're gonna go for the... Really? Yeah. Those are necessarily going to duplicate, but if I provide him no board state, these will not duplicate. It's a shame to have to throw 6 energy into a troop that cost 1 ultimately. Oh god, I hate those toads. I mean, all hail the plague toad, don't get me wrong. But if I can kill one of those, and I can kill the other, but look how much I've sacrificed. He's gonna be able to hit me. Oh, it doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. So that's gonna stay stealth for the next. Oh! I can do 6, I can't do 7. What a play. Look at this. Getting rid of the heal. You know, it might have been better to actually just not play anything, although it did save me 8 life, but now he's going to play that immediately, and now he has 6 flank presence. So I can kill that. I don't want to take 8, but... We can hit that, hit that, hit that. Heal 6 to that. He'll die. I'll take 6. Oh yeah, I am super boned. Super boned. I'm pretty sure I bow out after this turn, but not before killing something. Kill that. And I hope for like plus attack. Don't get it. And I bow out.
We'll meet again.
GG FMN. Well, I hope you enjoyed those matches. I'm gonna do that other little bot match because it was kind of fun. So I'm not quite signing off yet. Sorry folks, one more. We're gonna make this video as long as possible. I mean,
For the Warmaster!
not as long as possible.
Soon comes the
But yeah, I forgot to turn off bots. Usually I don't play with them on when I'm doing practice, unless I'm like really just trying to get the wins in. And apparently on my phone I accidentally left them on, and I didn't see it until like round 9. So pretty popular game these days. Dash into him. Not gonna. No. I saw a bad bot play here, and I thought to myself, based on what I'm about to draw, let's see if the bot is bad. My hope was that if I dropped this troop, he would either launch the 2-1 into the front line, or he would launch, it into the troop itself. It is smart enough to actually hit me and get off its sacrifice, so that was a unnecessary play. Had I done nothing, he would have done the same thing, and I would have kept the card in my hand. So, lesson learned, never would have done that versus a player. But sometimes I like to experiment. Yes. Yes. Now, Other fun bot logic, he will not attack with ATOC. Period. He's never going to do it. Even when it would really benefit him to do so. Like, I would take that trade. Instead, he takes it. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's benefit to that, I guess. Nah. But we do have one of my favorite combos going this game. The double 3. A lot of go into that. I'm hoping for that to disappear forever. 4-6. I think Treachery's coming up, don't you? I think 2-3 Treachery. Let's pop it off on 4. Wish you got the sneak attack. That. We'll kill that. Yeah, we'll just end it there. Pop. Of course, I can deal 6 damage to it. You see, poor dumb bot don't know to take care of Jagrat Squad. Oh, he does actually attack with it. I stand corrected. He'll only attack with it when it gets a kill. What a much better kill this would have been. Yep. Oh yeah, sneak attack. I can drop a 6 and deal 3. Oh, I can drop a 3. Oh yeah, let's go for it. Maybe I can sneak attack. 8-1. But I'll still deal the indirect 3. This bot's been really bad about dealing with this. I'm hoping he'll face bash it. Well then, let's hit it for 2, damage it for 3, hit him for 3, hit him for 3, and drop Malagurst. Yep. Sneak attacks. So what's the max damage next turn? 11, 13, 21, 23. Pots, man. Oh, I should drop the Punisher. Come on, Punisher. 8, 3, 2. This 8, not that 8. Sorry, folks, it's a silly bot match. Well, I'm winning next turn. Is there any other fun updates? Yeah, I'm gonna tweak that Alfarius meme and get it to be more successful. It was pretty good at the open and kind of tapered off, so. I haven't made an Alpha Legion video yet, so it's really overdue. I just didn't like them for the longest time, and probably still don't, but maybe these counter attacks really bring them back. Well, I hope you enjoyed. This was Karmatos. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. Share it with your friends. And of course, Karmatos loves ya. Thanks for watching. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Peace. Free to bet. No grapes. All that.